Suppose you check the same flight twice. At 9 this morning, the fare that could put you in seat 18A is $200. 2 days later, the cheapest fare left is $800. Same aircraft, same departure, same legroom. The seat did not acquire a private chef. So what, exactly, became 4 times more valuable? The first trick is that an aircraft contains 2 different things at once. Physically, it has a cabin full of similar seats. Commercially, those seats sit behind several booking classes and availability controls. Think of them as different doors leading to the same limited room. When the cheapest door is open, you can see the lower fare. When the airline closes that door, the seats do not vanish. They may simply remain available only through a more expensive fare class. This is not necessarily a set of permanently labeled cheap seats and expensive seats. Several booking classes can share the same physical inventory, while the airline controls which classes may currently access it. An empty seat does not mean the cheap fare is available. It only means the chair is still empty. Humans do enjoy confusing furniture with inventory. To decide which doors stay open, revenue management systems and airline analysts forecast demand that has not arrived yet. They compare historical booking patterns, seasonality, the current pace of bookings, and unusual events or disruptions. They also know that different kinds of travelers often book differently. A price-sensitive holiday traveler may commit months ahead. Someone who urgently needs a particular schedule may appear only days before departure and accept a much higher fare. These are patterns, not rules, but they matter because the same physical capacity cannot be committed twice. Which creates a delicious little problem. Do you take the money in front of you, or protect some seats for money that may arrive later? A fox would call that guarding the den. Airlines call it inventory control. Imagine a simplified flight with 100 economy seats. 20 are already booked, so 80 remain. Now 80 customers appear willing to pay $200 each. Selling to all of them would fill the aircraft and bring in $16,000 from those remaining seats. But suppose the forecast expects 20 late customers who may pay $800. The airline might sell only 60 cheap fares and protect 20 seats. If the forecast is right, those remaining seats produce $12,000 from the early buyers and $16,000 from the later ones. $28,000 instead of $16,000. Of course, those figures are only an illustrative example, and the future customers might never appear. That uncertainty is the entire strategy problem. Selling every cheap seat early can therefore be a mistake. In the classic revenue management problem, the goal is not to win the highest price on every individual transaction. It is to find the booking mix that produces the best expected total revenue within the airline's broader strategy. Before departure, when every unsold seat becomes worth exactly 0. Then a concert is announced, or a major match, or bookings simply begin arriving faster than expected. What changed? Not the aircraft, not seat 18A. The prediction. As expected, demand rises, preserving the remaining capacity becomes more valuable. Lower fare classes may close, and the next shopper sees a higher available price. If demand weakens, cheaper availability can sometimes reopen. Airfare, therefore, does not move along one guaranteed staircase toward departure. The forecasts and controls keep reacting to new information. And there is another wrinkle. The physical seat may be similar, but the commercial product may not be. One fare may be non-refundable and tightly restricted. Another may include easier changes, baggage, advanced seat selection, mileage credit, or other services. Same chair does not always mean the same purchase. Naturally, a staircase of fare classes was not flexible enough. Airlines are now moving toward more continuous pricing and dynamically assembled offers, more possible price points, and more ways to combine the flight with rules and services. Adoption varies. And none of this, by itself, proves that an airline studied you personally and calculated your private breaking point. So when the ticket connected to seat 18A changes from $200 to $800, the chair has not become more valuable. The airline's estimate of what it can still do with that limited piece of capacity has changed. You were not watching a seat price itself. You were watching a prediction. Update.